Good morning, solopreneurs and side hustlers. Listen, today we're part 2 of our series on why you should be growing a YouTube channel as you're growing your business. There is really nothing that compares to a YouTube channel for a variety of ways. We're going to focus on 3 things today. We're going to focus on 5 types of videos that you can create as a coach and consultant that will serve you well. We're going to talk about the 5 ways to grow your YouTube audience. And then I'm going to show you the things that you should customize to build and grow your brand. So do me a huge favor, comment in the chat where you're from, drop the name of your business and or your brand, smash that share button, ladies and gentlemen, and let's get this thing started. So if you do not know me, I am Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur, founder of the Solopreneur Survival School, where we want to help you not only survive solopreneurship, but we want to help you thrive as a solopreneur by combining the right systems, AI, and automation with your gifts and talents to help you create a passive income empire. So we do these series Monday through Friday, so you might want to subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss an episode. Like I said, today, I want to encourage you, if you are a solopreneur, but especially a coach, consultant, influencer, content creator, network marketer, you want to understand the power of creating a traffic strategy that is not only effective, but one that also compounds and gets better over time and brings you new eyeballs organically. YouTube is the way to go. So I'm going to dive right in, man, because we don't have a lot of time to play. And I really want to show you some of the things you're going to customize. Because remember, we said that you're going to treat all of your social media platforms like a digital product. That means you're going to brand every aspect of that thing that can be branded, and you're going to brand it in a way or treat it like you're going to sell this to someone, right? When I think about branding, I think about why I want to have something branded, and it's because I want it to be a professional representation of me and what I'm doing. And I want it to be so well put together that if I wanted to charge a premium for it, I would absolutely be able to. So we're going to share with you that stuff as well. But a couple quick things. I always forget this, man. If you are not already a part of the Solopreneur Survival School free community, you can join by going to CortezHustle.com. Click on the Join the Community button. I'll show you what it looks like real quick. Click here, join our free community. Boom. When you join the free community, you're going to land in a place like this. And I have a new product that I'm putting together that is going to be for sale. But for a limited time, if you go and log into the community and you click on YouTube Marketing for Coaches and Consultants, you're going to be able to download this document for free. Now, when I finish putting my bells and whistles on it, I'm taking it out of here, and it's actually going to be a digital product for sale later down the line. So join the community and go download that free resource. It gives you everything that you need to know, including a checklist, a resource guide, a glossary, all that stuff to help you build and grow your YouTube channel. So let's start with the 5 different types that videos that you could make or should make as a coach or a consultant. Let me make sure I got my notes ready. So number 1 is videos like what we're doing right now. First of all, there's 3 categories of videos when it comes to YouTube. You have what's called a YouTube video. That is something that you're going to pre-record and upload. You have a YouTube, and that's anything 60 seconds or more. You have a YouTube short. That is anything 60 seconds or less and filmed in the Instagram story size mode. So this is a vertical video, 60 seconds or less. That is called a YouTube short. And then, of course, you also have your YouTube live, and that's what we're doing today. And just so you know, one of the reasons I like to do live is because I like the live interaction, and I know this is something new that I'm just now getting back to, and we don't have a whole lot of people on live right now, but eventually we will. And that interaction that you get when people are commenting the name of their business, they're asking questions in the chat. This is one of the things that I'm building up to and I'm anticipating. So that's one of the reasons I like to do live. The other reason I like to do live is because I don't like to do a whole lot of editing. I can do editing. I have done editing in the past. I have some cool AI editing software that I'll link in the description, like in video, like video.ai and Opus Clips. I love those tools, right? But I like to just have a strategy that says, hey, I'm going to show up, I'm going to do this live, and if I don't do any more content for the day, I have at least had a conversation with you guys. So that's one of the reasons I like to do live. So those are the three categories. They're YouTube shorts, 60 seconds or less, portrait style, video, which is pre-recorded that you will upload anything 60 seconds or more, and that could be portrait or landscape. And then you have your YouTube live, which is what we are doing. So what are the 5 main types of videos that you could do to have success on YouTube as a coaching consultant? Number 1, educational type, how-to type videos. These work because these videos allow you to showcase your expertise by teaching your audience how to solve specific problems or achieve particular goals. They are highly searchable, which helps attract new viewers who are looking for solutions. All you have to make sure that you do when you're doing how-to videos is make sure that they align with your business and your brand. See, I'm going to do a videos training series every single week that's going to feature a subject that's aligned with my business. What am I doing in business? I am an online business education coach and consultant for solopreneurs and newbies just getting started. Well, as a newbie just getting started, there's about 100 topics that you need to be aware of. You need to build strategies around, and I'm going to do those trainings for you every week. It's aligned with my business, so it becomes very easy for me to integrate a call to action that says, hey, if you want more of this kind of stuff, you want to ask questions, holler at me in open office hours, which happens immediately after today's stream, cortezhustle.com/open office hours. Join our free community, Solopreneur Survival School, right? That's even in alignment. The name of our school is even in alignment with who I serve, right? I want you to really think about what it is that you do, who you serve, and then you can create how-to videos that speak to the problems that you know your target audience has. And I like to say it like this. I think it was Marcus Y. Rozier who said, your goal is to enter into the conversation that your target audience is already having with themselves. I know y'all are trying to figure out if YouTube is worth it or not. I know you're trying to figure out is, okay, Cortez, I'm going to follow you down this YouTube path, but what kind of video should I be creating? I'm trying to enter the conversation that you are already having in your mind. Not only does it demonstrate my expertise, but it also demonstrates that I have, in a lot of cases, probably studied the problem that you are dealing with more than you. And when you feel like I've studied the problem more than you, then you by default assume that I have at least a good solution, if not the best solution. So that's video type number 1. Video type number 2, we're talking about 5 types of videos that you could do as a coaching consultant, influencer, content creator, network marketer that will showcase you as the entrepreneur. Client testimonials. right? I'm launching my brand new product called the PLR Profit Society. And this week I'm recording case studies and testimonials from past students who I've helped take PLR products and turn not only into digital products, but I've helped a dozen people take those same PLR products and actually create books from them, printable books, just like this, like hard copy, paperback books that they could sell. And that just increases their brand authority, gives them a product to talk about. Like, testimonials and case studies provide social proof demonstrating the results you've helped others achieve as a coach. So as I roll out this new product, you guys are going to start seeing on this channel and across all my other social media platforms. Even if you're on the email list, you're going to start getting emails with these links to these case study videos where I'm interviewing the people who I've coached through this. So you got education, how-to videos. You should never run out of those because it's just, you know, coming from different angles with how to. Client testimonials is number 2. Number 3 on our list, question and answer sessions. So on Fridays, we do Q&A. You guys, when I go through your comments and I get questions from not only my YouTube channel, but everywhere else that I show up on the internet, I'm always asking questions. I'm trying to figure out what solopreneurs are dealing with so that I can answer those questions on Fridays, and that's a live Q&A session, right? That is huge for you because, again, it shows your audience that you're thinking about their problem and you have solid solutions and answers to those questions. Number 4, this is something that I do not do a good job of, and I hardly do this ever, and these are behind the scenes type content. Like, I'm trying to get better, y'all, because some of you guys ask things like, Cortez, how's your home office set up with your camera, especially when I jump from the desktop over to the whiteboard, right? So that's a behind the scenes type video that people are asking me to create because they want to see what my setup looks like. I basically have a laptop here, have my camera here. So when you see me looking down, I'm looking at my laptop, reading my notes. When you see me looking up, I'm looking directly at the camera at you. You see me looking to my left, I have my other monitor over here. And when I'm screen sharing, I'm sharing stuff from this monitor. And you guys see this tripod right here in the background. This is where I connect my phone if I'm also going to be demonstrating some stuff on the whiteboard. So like that's behind the scenes type stuff, but you would like to see me explain it. You might like to see me explain and show you the type of camera that I have. What kind of tripods am I using? All of that stuff. Guys, that stuff matters. That stuff is important, especially when you're teaching people how to go down the path that you are already on. They want to know what kind of equipment you're using, how you set up, and all of that stuff. Number 5, webinars and workshops. In a lot of cases, people will consider my daily trainings more workshop or webinar style videos. And that's true, but they don't have to be live, y'all. You can record a workshop and you can upload it as a video. You can record a webinar and upload it as a video here on YouTube if you wanted to. So why do they work, right? Webinars and workshops are longer form content that allows you to dive deep into a topic. They are excellent for lead generation and nurture relationships with your audience by providing significant value. So one of the things that people may say about me doing my trainings this way is like, Cortez, you're on YouTube. So therefore, if I was doing this training in a way that required you to register for the training, I could be capturing leads, right? It could be lead generating for me. And that is true. And I'm okay with giving away my best content for free because when people do join my community, you know what that tells me? That they really rock with me. Because if they didn't really rock with me, they could just keep tuning in every day for free. When people join me for open office hours and I have to opt in to get the Zoom link, that tells me that that is a higher caliber of lead. And that's what we're trying to do. I'm trying to build a relationship with you for free, not even asking for a name, an email address, or a phone number. Prove to you that I am who I say I am. I can do what I say I can do. And I am going to show up for you and be here regularly and consistently. And those are some of the questions that people have about you before they opt in, before they buy. So this is one of the ways you can solve that by showing up regularly and consistently on YouTube. So my workshops I do for free. And then those who really want to rock with me, they're going to get a deeper level of connection with me because they can ask me questions directly when they are in my private community. By the way, you can join at CortezHustle.com. So let me just recap real quick. What are the 5 types of videos that you can create as a coach and consultant? Number 5, webinars and workshops. Number 4, behind the scenes type content. Number 3, Q&A type sessions. Number 2, client testimonials and case studies. Number 3, how-to and educational videos. And I forget the stat, y'all, but there's a stat that says that I believe how-to videos are still the #1 searched video across YouTube. Like when people go in and search, they are searching how to this, how to that. That is critical for you to understand when you are creating your content, setting up your channels and all that good stuff. All right. So now let's move on to the next thing on the agenda. And that is what 5 ways to grow your YouTube channel. I'm going to go through these relatively quickly. If you get the download of our checklist/resource guide, these will be in there, right? So just so you know, we will put these in there. But I want you to understand that YouTube is great. Searchability, we covered all of this stuff yesterday. If you missed yesterday's episode, the link is in the description below. So what are the 5 ways that you can grow your YouTube channel? Number 1, optimize your content for search. YouTube is the 2nd largest search engine, so optimizing your videos with the right keyword, titles, descriptions, and tags helps your content appear in search results, making it easier for your target audience to find you. Let me show you one of my pro tips, right? So when I go and look at today's video, I'll just give you an idea so that you understand what does it mean to optimize for search. This is our video that we are live on right now today. What does the YouTube title say? I told you that how to. Let me blow this up a little bit so y'all can see it. If you guys got questions, you can post them in the comments as we are going. But so how to grow an audience on YouTube is the keyword that I'm trying to optimize for. Welcome back to YouTube Success Blueprint. That's the name of the overall training. We're diving into proven strategies for coaches to grow their YouTube channel. Again, I'm talking about grow YouTube. I give some helpful resources. One of the ways that we monetize YouTube is by pointing people to affiliate content. So TubeBuddy is one of my AI assistants when it comes to how to choose a good title and help me with my descriptions and all of that stuff, right? And then I go into and give even more in the description. What are you going to learn in this video? Learn how to use SEO techniques, including keyword optimization, engagement strategies, yada, 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 right? So if you're going to grow on YouTube, you have to take some consideration into how you title your videos, also your thumbnail. This is critical. Notice that I did not put the title of the video on the thumbnail. Why would I do that? That would be too much redundancy, and I have more opportunities to grow. So what I should have done on here, and I thought I did, was add the YouTube logo on here. So and people know just by looking at it that this video is about YouTube. So I'm actually going to go and change that, right? So optimize for SEO. Number 2, create consistent and high quality content. Now, do not be confused with high quality and think you have to go and buy a fancy camera, all sorts of lights, fancy microphones, and all of that kind of stuff. The key to what we consider a high quality video is it clear visually. Doesn't have to be the best well lit. You can see I got a little shadow going on back on this side, right? I'm just in natural light. So that's why the light is coming in from this side of my window. That's why this side is darker, right? But you can see me clearly. You can hear me clearly. Even when I didn't have my wireless microphones, I just used some earbuds. And that kind of canceled out enough of the noise so that I was able to come across clearly. Do those 2 things and have good content in terms of what you're speaking about in the video. If you have to read from notes, that's okay. Be organized in what you are going to deliver. People often thought I was reading from notes. People often thought that didn't understand how I got so good so fast when I got started on video some 9.5 years ago. What I did, y'all, and I still do this to this day, when I have a topic in mind and I'm driving around, like I still drive Uber to make some extra money. When I'm driving around and I'm between passengers, I'm speaking what I'm going to be teaching in the car. So by the time I turn on the camera, I've already said what I'm saying to you now. I've already said this 3 or 4 dozen times, right? So it comes off a little bit more polished, a little bit more clear. If you're going to get into this, y'all, get all the way into it, meaning take it seriously. Find out what you need to do to become a better speaker, right? Number 3. Engage actively with your audience. I used to be so good at that, and I'm going to continue to be good at that as the audience grows, right? You see, I have 5,000 subscribers on this channel right now. However, the channel is kind of gone dormant as I went through a couple transitions in my business. So now I've got to show up regularly and consistently to get my audience back. What's up, Monica? Good to see you here. So when we're talking engagement, that's an example. I'm on a live stream. Monica jumps in and says, good afternoon. I want to recognize that she's here. I want Monica to type in the name of her business and our brand so I can give her a free business shout out. Keep this in mind, y'all. I don't care if you have 1 follower or 100,000 followers. They are real people, right? Some people get so caught up in vanity metrics. If they don't have hundreds of people commenting on their stuff, they won't engage with the 2 or 3 that are. Sunny Lenarduzzi taught me this some years ago. Listen to her live trainings. People want to feel felt. That's why I'm always asking at the beginning of every video, comment in the chat the name of your business and or your brand. Number 1, it helps from an engagement standpoint with the platform. Number 2, I know people want to feel felt. So when I see that, I'm going to recognize that and I'm going to shout you out. Number 3, I do it for you. Because you never know who's going to see this video and hear the name of your brand and say, that sounds like somebody I want to connect with. So future leaders, Philadelphia, helping parents with early literacy skills. Somebody might see this. They came here for me, but they might leave here with Monica. So I do that for y'all as much as I do it for me. So make sure you keep the engagement up. Number 4, we're talking about how to grow your audience, and then I'm going to quickly show you some things that you want to customize when you build out your channel. Number 4, collaborate with other creators. Now, this is something that I didn't do a whole lot of, and I'm going to do more of it going forward. Collaborations expose you to a new audience that may not have discovered your content otherwise. It's a win-win as both creators, and it benefits, both creators benefit from the shared exposure. So if you go back on this channel, you remember I did 2 different live video podcasts on this channel. If you go back to 2016, it was Talking Money in the Morning Live. And one of the things that I did was I realized the power of collaboration, but I was collaborating with people who didn't have a platform to bring me in front of their audience. So I was bringing them in front of my audience, but they didn't have an audience to put me in front of them. So while I feature guests all the time on my show, I didn't do a good enough job of going to find other creators who would have welcomed me on their show, right? And I had a few who's like, oh yeah, I got a podcast, so I'm gonna bring you on as a guest, and they never did, right? But collaborating with others is huge. I'm gonna show you another way to collaborate with other people on YouTube. This is a hack, right? Monica says, I still miss that show. It's always started my day. Yeah, and I might go back to something 7 a.m. early morning. I don't know, but I appreciate you saying that. One of the things that you can do to collaborate with others, and this is kind of a pro tip, but you got to do this in good taste, is when I watch a video and a training that I like, I always comment and engage on the training, and I speak to the trainer or the influencer or the creator that's creating the content. But you know what else you can do? Especially on YouTube, if you have a YouTube channel, is be strategic in the trainings that you watch and engage with, and not only engage with the creator, but also engage with their followers. So when someone else comments on, for instance, Myron Golden's video, which is one of my all-time favorite online influencers, I go in and I respond to their comment, because you know what they're going to do? They're going to come over and check my channel out and see what I got going on. Now, I'm no Myron Golden, but they might just say, oh, well, I appreciate this content too. Let me subscribe to his channel. And you can do that, y'all, and it doesn't cost you anything but a little bit of time and sincere effort to do this with intention. Right? Not to be spamming other people's comment sections. And last but not least, we're talking about the 5 ways to grow your audience on YouTube. Promote your videos on other platforms. Promoting your YouTube videos on social media, blogs, or other or through email newsletters helps drive traffic to your channel from different sources. Cross-promotion ensures that your content reaches a wider audience beyond just YouTube. It doesn't take anything to take the link from your video and post it on YouTube, LinkedIn, post it on Facebook. Take the screenshot of your thumbnail, post it on IG, and in your link tree in your IG, you should link to your YouTube channel. So when you post, so like I would take the post from today, post it on IG and say, man, I killed this training today on how to grow on YouTube. Link in the bio. Right? That's how you cross promote. If you were a TikToker, which I am not, I'm thinking about getting on that platform. TikTok allows you to link another social platform. The platform that all of the top people that I follow on TikTok who are teaching me how to get on the platform if I decide to, they said that link should be YouTube. That link should be YouTube. It makes it easy for them to click right from TikTok over to YouTube and subscribe to your channel. So 5 ways to grow your channel. Let's recap real quick. promote your videos on other platforms, collaborate with other creators on the YouTube platform, of course, engage actively with your audience when they comment, thank them for their comment. You might even ask them a question so they post another comment. Number 2 was create consistent, high quality content. Number 3 was make sure that you optimize your videos for the search engines. So what does it look like? What are some things that you need to customize really, really quickly? And if you guys got questions about this stuff and you want any help in anywhere as a solopreneur, chances are I got some answers, or I can at least point you in the right direction. Open office hours, CortezHustle.com/open office hours is how you go and register for that. So let me just go back. I'm going to go into customization real quick and just show y'all some of these things. So in my YouTube, this is YouTube Creator Studio, right? So when you're in your channel, it will allow you to do different things. All right, wait a minute. I don't want to customize that video. I want to go to customize my overall channel, right? So obviously, when you put up a YouTube video, you want a thumbnail. Even if you're not good at creating graphics, y'all, let me just see if I just go to YouTube, just in general. And I used to do this. I just used to be lazy sometimes, y'all, and that's really all it was. I knew better. I just didn't do better, right? So whoever came up with that, it's not always true. Just because you know better don't mean you're gonna do what you know, right? But you'll notice if we can see on just a general YouTube channel, and most people have gotten away from this, but the difference between people who have thumbnails versus who do not have thumbnails is like night and day, y'all. And most people who do not have thumbnails, we don't listen to them, right? Unless they are major players with some really good, helpful content, you can't get away with posting content without a thumbnail, right? So as I'm looking at this, you're gonna get out here and post your content and not have a thumbnail, even if all your thumbnail is a screenshot of the actual video with some text on it, right? Got to do a thumbnail. Very few people are out here without thumbnails anymore. Also, so I'm going to come back to YouTube Studio. Remember, we treat YouTube like a digital product. So if I go to customization, this is how you customize your channel overall. If I go to basic info, this is important. This is my channel. The name of the channel, this is the handle, @CortezHustle. I didn't do pronouns. I did this description because you'll notice, learn how to create a digital product empire using PLR content. If I go over here to my channel, you're going to notice something about that line in particular. Now I'm just going to go to my channel as a viewer, and you're going to notice that that line shows up right here. Learn how to create a digital product empire using PLR content. So you might want to give some thought into that line in your actual description, right? Right here, this is the line. And then of course I come down here and I want to actually change this to CortezHustle.com. That's where I moved all of my free content to. All right. So in addition to having a description, you can come down here and you can add different links, right? Which is pretty cool. So you got your basic info. Then you got your branding. There's 3 things that you can brand. This is how you brand your cover art. When I go back to my channel, This is my cover art, right? You want to make sure that people know exactly what they can expect if they subscribe to your channel. This is my outside of cover art. I've got this watermark right here, which is a branded watermark. So if I go over to one of my videos, you'll notice that I have this watermark down here. And if someone clicks on that watermark, that's the actual, that's how they can subscribe to my channel. It's linked to the actual subscribe button. All right, let me see. I'm gonna hit pause on this when it does show up. I'm gonna show y'all a couple more things, and then we gotta get into open office hours because somebody might be late. So you can't see it because in this video, it's kind of hidden. So you might want to think about how you want this to show up so it's easy for people to see. But you notice when I hovered over it, it asked if you wanted to subscribe, right? So I'm going to go back there. And boom, that is there. And then your profile picture, right? This could be a logo, or if you're going to use a picture of yourself, I try to use the most professional picture I have. I also believe in keeping the same picture for years and years. Like this is year 3 or 4 on this picture right here. And I'm probably going to keep it for another 5 years because your boy is getting older, and that's a nice youthful image. And I'll probably just keep that, right? Because that image becomes part of my brand. But if you don't get anything from today's content, I want you to remember that all of your social media profiles and platforms that you're on, start treating them like digital products, right? Treat it as if you are getting ready to sell the information that you're putting up. That will make you think a little bit harder. The images, your banners, and all of that stuff, you'll start thinking about, I want to make sure this is branded before I just put it out there willy-nilly. Now, don't go overthinking any of this stuff, y'all. But you can use Canva. Canva has templates for everything, and they are already done professionally. All you got to do is slide a professional picture in there, change the words to say what you needed, and you're good to go, right? So you're going to treat your social media platforms like a digital product. There's 5 things that you can do to grow your channel. There's 5 types of videos that you can put up on your channel, right? I don't know what we have in store for tomorrow. We might be talking about monetization tomorrow, but I don't know. Come back tomorrow and we'll talk more about how to use YouTube as a coach, consultant to take your business to the next level. You're jumping in open office hours. You can head over there now and I'll see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.